Believe it or not, Bayer invented aspirin in 1899. This innovative company started as a chemical manufacturer, but quickly made its mark in the world of medicine with the creation of this iconic painkiller. Aspirin revolutionized how we treat pain and inflammation, becoming a household name. But Bayer didn't stop there. They also played a crucial role in advancing healthcare by producing the first synthetic insulin. This breakthrough provided a lifeline for diabetes patients, allowing them to manage their condition more effectively. In addition, Bayer developed oral contraceptives, giving countless women more control over their reproductive health. These contributions not only showcase Bayer's commitment to improving lives, but also highlight the powerful intersection of chemistry and healthcare. It's fascinating to think how one company's innovations have shaped modern medicine and transformed everyday lives. So the next time you reach for aspirin, remember its remarkable journey and the many health advancements that followed. What other inventions have changed our lives in unexpected ways? This might surprise you. Mexico City is sinking fast. Did you know that this vibrant capital is sinking at an alarming rate of about 10 inches every year? The reason behind this phenomenon lies mainly in the city's location. Built on a former lakebed, Mexico City sits atop soft, clay-rich soil. When the water is pumped out for drinking and other uses, the ground can't support itself, causing it to sink. This problem is worsened by the city's enormous population, which places extreme pressure on its infrastructure and resources. As a result, some areas of the city have sunken more than 30 feet over the past century. Engineers and scientists are working hard to address this issue, using techniques like building sewer systems that manage groundwater better and creating barriers to stop the sinking. Can you imagine living in a city that's slowly disappearing beneath your feet? Here's a wild fact about the Eddie Murphy rule. This quirky name actually comes from Section 746 of the 2010 U.S. Dodd-Frank Act, a law designed to tighten regulations in the financial industry. The rule prohibits people from trading securities based on non-public information that was sneakily obtained from government sources. The amusing name pays homage to the 1984 film Trading Places, where two characters cunningly use insider information to make a fortune in the stock market. This connection highlights the importance of ethical behavior in trading. Following the crash of 2008, lawmakers recognized the need to protect innocent investors and maintain fairness. In a world where information is power, the Eddie Murphy rule ensures that everyone plays by the same rules, preventing corruption and promoting trust in our financial systems. Would you want to invest if you knew some people had secret advantages? Did you know George and Barbara Bush were married for 73 years? This remarkable couple holds the record for the longest marriage of any presidential pair in American history. Their love story began in high school in the 1940s when they met at a dance in Texas. They became inseparable, leading to their wedding on January 6, 1945. Through thick and thin, they supported each other, navigating the highs and lows of public life as George served as a World War II pilot, a congressman, the director of the CIA, and ultimately the 41st President of the United States. Barbara played an essential role, not just as a loving wife, but also as a devoted First Lady, focusing on literacy and family health issues. Their bond exemplified partnership, friendship, and resilience, resonating with many across the nation. Even amidst the pressures of political life, they found joy in family, humor, and shared values. Their enduring love story reminds us that strong relationships can thrive in any circumstances. How did they maintain such a long-lasting connection? Ever thought about why jersey numbers matter? When baseball legend Lou Gehrig stepped away from the game, his jersey number was retired in a tribute that had never been granted before. This remarkable honor emphasizes how Gehrig's impact stretched beyond statistics. He wasn't just a great player. His journey embodied resilience, showcasing strength through struggles, and ultimately, how to say goodbye with grace. Facing a battle with a severe illness, Gehrig became a symbol of courage and determination, inspiring countless fans and future players alike. His influence extends into the present, reminding us that sports are about more than just winning or losses. They tell stories of human spirit and connection. Gehrig's legacy continues to inspire, prompting us to ask ourselves what we can learn from athletes who handle challenges with such dignity. Isn't it fascinating how a number can carry so much weight in sports history? What if I told you about a moon tribute? Apollo 17 astronaut Eugene Cernan left a touching mark on the lunar surface by writing his daughter's initials, TDC, in the moon's soil during his historic mission. This heartfelt gesture happened in December 1972, and thanks to the moon's lack of wind and weather, Cernan's tribute remains undisturbed, possibly lasting for thousands of years. Imagine the scene: a vast, silent landscape with only the faint footprints of astronauts enduring for all time. Each time we look at the moon, Cernan's tribute serves as a reminder of human connection, love, and exploration. This remarkable act illustrates how even in the most desolate environments, personal stories can create a lasting legacy. As we continue to explore space, who knows what other small treasures await us on celestial bodies? Turns out the truth is that cubicles change work forever. In 1968, designer Robert Probst introduced the revolutionary Action Office system, which forever altered how we think about office spaces. Before this innovation, most workplaces featured rows of isolated desks, making collaboration difficult and stifling creativity. Probst aimed to create an environment that balanced personal space with opportunities for interaction, leading to the concept of social privacy. His design allowed for flexible work zones where employees could engage with each other while still enjoying a sense of personal territory. This fresh approach transformed the bland office into a dynamic workspace, promoting teamwork and communication among coworkers. Today, you can still see the echoes of Probst's vision in modern open office layouts and collaborative spaces, highlighting the lasting impact of the cubicle on workplace culture. So the next time you sit in your cubicle, remember the visionary who sparked this change. What if an AI could organize your Lego bricks? An innovative AI application is shaking up the Lego community by accurately scanning and organizing pieces. Created by a passionate independent developer, this app helps fans discover new, creative ways to utilize their Lego bricks. Imagine having a tool that not only sorts your vast collection, but also inspires you with unique building ideas you might never have thought of. With the app, fans can quickly search for specific pieces or find suggestions for projects based on what they have on hand. This amazing technology enriches the building experience, making it easier for kids and adults alike to dive into their imaginative worlds. Whether you're a seasoned builder or just starting, this app fosters creativity and connection among Lego enthusiasts everywhere. By streamlining the organization process, it allows more time for what really matters: the joy of building and letting your imagination run wild. Are you ready to transform your Lego adventures with AI? Did you hear about the Ouija board's eerie fate? In a bizarre twist of events, William Foldy, the supervisor of the Ouija board company, met an untimely demise. He tragically fell from the roof of a factory that the spirit board directed him to construct. This chilling story unfolds in the early days of the Ouija board, a game that many believe connects users with spirits from beyond. Foldy, captivated by the board's mystique, followed its alleged insights, leading him to risky decisions. The accident raised eyebrows and sparked debates about the power of the Ouija board. Could it truly have influenced Foldy's actions? Some skeptics chalk it up to coincidence, while others view it as a haunting reminder of the mysteries surrounding the board's origins. The Ouija board has fascinated people for generations, igniting curiosity about the supernatural. Whether seen as a game or a conduit to the spirit world, this incident adds an unsettling chapter to its history. What do you think? Could the board really have played a role in Foldy's fate? Guess what really drives our love for glitter? It all started on a ranch in New Jersey back in 1934, where Henry Rushman stumbled upon this dazzling material quite by accident. While working with metal, Rushman noticed tiny flecks shining in the sunlight, leading him to experiment further. This unexpected discovery led to the creation of what we now know as glitter. Initially used for decoration, glitter quickly gained popularity in crafts, fashion, and even cosmetics. Its sparkly shine can brighten up any occasion, from holiday parties to birthday celebrations. Today, glitter is everywhere, from arts and crafts supplies to festive clothing, making it hard to imagine special events without its shimmer. But did you know that there are concerns about its environmental impact? As we enjoy its beauty, we also have to think about how we can make glitter more eco-friendly. Is it really true that greyhounds are the fastest dogs? Absolutely. The greyhound is recognized as the speed champion of the dog world, able to sprint at incredible speeds of up to 44 miles per hour. These dogs have a fascinating history. They were originally bred for hunting and racing, which explains their sleek, aerodynamic bodies and long legs. Their incredible speed allows them to chase down prey efficiently, but it's not just their athletic abilities that make them special. Despite their rapid racing nature, greyhounds are known for their calm and affectionate personalities. When they aren't on the track, many of them enjoy lounging around like true couch potatoes, making them gentle companions for families. This unique blend of energy and relaxation has solidified greyhounds' status as beloved pets in many households. Have you ever considered adopting one of these amazing dogs? Did you know Nutella uses a quarter of hazelnuts? This delicious chocolate hazelnut spread is so popular that it accounts for about 25% of the world's hazelnut supply. Turkey, being the largest producer of hazelnuts, has seen entire farms shift their focus to meet the soaring demand for Nutella. This focus on Nutella not only dramatically affects local agriculture, but also impacts labor practices and global nut pricing. With millions of people enjoying Nutella on toast, pancakes, and desserts, the interconnectedness of the food supply chain becomes clear. Farmers in Turkey must adapt their methods, balancing the need for sustainable practices while meeting international demand. This situation raises interesting questions about food production, its impact on economies, and how our tastes shape agricultural landscapes across the globe. So next time you dip into that jar of Nutella, remember the journey those hazelnuts took. You might be surprised by financial status. Having no debt and a net worth of zero actually places you in a better position than 25% of the global population. This might sound counterintuitive in a world where wealth often seems tied to material possessions and financial investments, but it highlights an important truth about money management. The vast majority of people around the globe face substantial debt, whether from loans, credit cards, or mortgages. In fact, millions struggle just to make ends meet. By contrast, staying debt-free gives you a unique advantage and a sense of financial freedom that many desire. It means you're not beholden to lenders, which can be a major source of stress. Moreover, whether you're saving for future goals or simply enjoying life with fewer financial constraints, this stable position allows for peace of mind. So the next time you think about wealth, remember that financial health isn't just about numbers in a bank account. It's about freedom from debt and the ability to make choices without financial worry. What if I told you Tesla built a tent factory? In 2018, Tesla faced a significant challenge, meeting ambitious production targets for the Model 3 amid various hurdles, including weather conditions and safety regulations. Rather than succumb to these obstacles, Tesla took a bold step by constructing a temporary tent factory at its Fremont plant in California. This innovative solution allowed the company to ramp up production rapidly, demonstrating their commitment to overcoming adversity. The tent factory became a symbol of Tesla's relentless drive for efficiency and flexibility, enabling them to keep the assembly line moving even when traditional methods faltered. Despite concerns about durability and safety, the tent successfully housed equipment and workers, enabling Tesla to deliver thousands of Model 3 vehicles on time. This resourceful approach left many wondering, could this unconventional strategy revolutionize the way companies adapt to production challenges? Guess what really drives the earthworm's heart power? The humble earthworm is a fascinating creature, and one of its most surprising features is its impressive cardiovascular system. Did you know that earthworms have 5 pairs of hearts? That's right. In total, they boast 10 hearts, which give them a huge advantage when it comes to pumping blood through their bodies. Each of these hearts is responsible for keeping the worm's blood circulating, which is crucial as they move through soil and consume organic matter. This unique feature allows earthworms to thrive in environments where they can be at risk of oxygen deprivation. The efficient circulation of blood helps transport oxygen and nutrients throughout their bodies, making them essential for soil health. By breaking down nutrients and aerating the ground, these small creatures play a huge role in maintaining the ecosystem. Isn't it amazing how much heart power they really have? Is it really true that crocodile dung was a contraceptive? Yes, ancient Egyptians had some intriguing methods. Around 2000 BC, they used crocodile dung as a form of birth control, showcasing their innovative approach to health and family planning. This unusual practice involved inserting the dung into the vagina, which was believed to block sperm and prevent pregnancy. While we might think of this as bizarre today, it highlights the lengths people went to in understanding reproduction and managing their fertility without modern science. Ancient Egyptians were resourceful, relying on natural materials from their environment. Besides crocodile dung, they also experimented with other substances like honey and various plants. Archaeological findings reveal a wealth of knowledge about contraception that existed thousands of years ago, raising fascinating questions about ancient health practices. What does this tell us about their society? Hard to believe, but hippos sleep underwater. These massive creatures have an incredible adaptation that allows them to snooze while submerged. When a hippopotamus drifts off, it can stay comfortably underwater for several minutes, relying on a remarkable instinct to rise to the surface for air. Every 4 minutes, their body knows just what to do. It automatically floats up, allowing them to take a quick breath without waking up. This unique behavior not only helps hippos stay safe from predators while they rest, but also keeps them cool in warm waters. Their large size and buoyant bodies make it easy for them to float, while their nostrils are positioned on the top of their heads, perfect for breathing while almost fully submerged. How do they do it? The hippo's brain remains alert enough to ensure survival, showing just how fascinating and well-adapted these animals are to their environment. Believe it or not, Australia engineered a marvel. The Snowy Mountain scheme, completed in 1974, stands out as one of the most ambitious engineering feats in the country's history. This incredible project involved constructing a network of dams, tunnels, and hydroelectric power stations nestled within the picturesque Snowy Mountains. Its primary purpose was to provide both water and renewable energy to Australia, profoundly impacting the nation's economy during the post-war era. By diverting rivers and harnessing the power of nature, the scheme not only generated electricity, but also ensured a steady water supply for irrigation, thereby revolutionizing farming and industry in the region. Alongside its practical advantages, the Snowy Mountain scheme highlights Australia's technological ingenuity and engineering prowess. As a testament to human innovation, this grand project continues to be a critical resource, powering homes and businesses while also attracting visitors eager to explore its stunning landscapes and rich history. Can you imagine what other secrets lie within this sprawling network? Is it really true that the Great Wall is invisible from space? Contrary to what many people think, the Great Wall of China cannot be seen from outer space without aid. While this iconic structure stretches over 13,000 miles, its narrow width and the earthy colors of its materials make it blend in seamlessly with the surrounding landscape. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station, ISS, orbiting about 250 miles above Earth, have often reported this fact, explaining that the wall simply looks like a thin line or is completely obscured by the terrain. The myth likely originated from its immense size and historical significance, giving a false impression of visibility. So even though it's an awe-inspiring feat of engineering that can be appreciated from a distance, spotting the Great Wall from space remains a challenge. What else about space myths surprises you? Did you know that supernovas are stellar fireworks? When a massive star, like those found in our universe, uses up its nuclear fuel, it can't hold itself up any longer. This triggers a dramatic collapse under its own gravity, leading to an astonishing explosion known as a supernova. These cosmic events are not just spectacular, they release an incredible amount of energy, equivalent to the brightness of an entire galaxy for a short period. After the explosion, Elements created within the star are scattered across space, contributing to the formation of new stars and planets. Supernovas are brief, lasting only a few weeks to months, but they play a vital role in the universe's recycling process. They also create heavy elements like gold and platinum, which eventually can end up in jewelry on Earth. How amazing is it that these colossal explosions can shape the universe around us? Did you know that microwaving a grape can explode? This surprising phenomenon is not only messy, but also very fascinating. When you place a grape in the microwave, the heat causes the water inside the fruit to turn into steam. As the steam builds up, it creates pressure until the skin of the grape can no longer hold it in. The result? A mini explosion. Scientists have found that this reaction happens because grapes have a thin outer skin that traps the steam, leading to a sudden release of energy. This chaotic display can actually create small flames, making it a spectacular show to witness, though definitely not something you'll want to do in your kitchen. This quirky science experiment is a fun reminder of how everyday objects can behave unexpectedly under certain conditions. So next time you think about experimenting with your microwave, remember the grape and the science behind its explosive potential. Guess what really drives Elon Musk's dedication? During a challenging time dubbed production hell, Elon Musk famously chose to sleep on the factory floor of Tesla. This tough period was filled with pressure and high expectations as the company aimed to ramp up production of the Model 3 electric vehicle. Musk's decision to literally spend nights at the factory reflected his intense commitment to turning his vision into reality. Some people admired this level of dedication, viewing it as a testament to his work ethic and passion for innovation. However, others criticized it, arguing that it seemed more like a sign of poor management and an unsustainable work environment. Musk's choice sparked conversations about work culture in tech industries and whether sacrificing personal comfort can lead to greater success. So was this dedication a brilliant move or a risky gamble? Guess what really drives movie trailers today? In the early 20th century, trailers were actually shown after movies, earning them the nickname trailers. At that time, theaters believed that audiences might enjoy previews of upcoming films after enjoying their feature. However, this practice soon proved to be problematic as many viewers left the theater before the trailers began, missing out on the upcoming attractions. Realizing that trailers needed a new strategy to catch the audience's attention, theaters flipped the script and started showcasing trailers before the main feature. This change not only increased viewers' engagement with upcoming films, but also turned trailers into a crucial tool for movie marketing. Today, those exciting snippets you see at the beginning of a film are specifically designed to hook you and build anticipation. They provide a tantalizing glimpse of what's to come, from jaw-dropping special effects to intriguing storylines. So the next time you settle into your seat and the lights dim, remember, those trailers are carefully crafted to keep you excited and wanting more. Hard to believe, but octopuses can have 96 tentacles. In 2008, a remarkably unusual octopus was discovered off the coast of Japan, surprising researchers and marine enthusiasts alike. While most octopuses sport the well-known 8 limbs, this particular specimen boasted an astonishing 96 tentacles, showcasing the incredible diversity of life beneath the waves. This anomaly raises exciting questions about genetics and how such a creature could develop in the wild. Marine biologists continue to study this fascinating find, as it challenges previously held notions about the limits of octopus morphology. Such discoveries remind us that the ocean is full of unexplored wonders and surprises. Who knows what other strange and beautiful creatures are hiding in the depths? The sea remains vast and mysterious, and each new encounter inspires curiosity and a hunger for knowledge in our quest to understand marine ecosystems. Believe it or not, activated charcoal can stain. A popular trend in the beauty and wellness world, activated charcoal promises to detoxify and purify your skin and teeth. Many people have jumped on the bandwagon, eager to try out products that boast this powerful ingredient. However, users quickly discovered that the benefits come with some surprising drawbacks. As they brushed their teeth or used facial masks, they were alarmed to see their sinks and teeth turning a striking shade of black. This unexpected effect led to panic during what should have been a refreshing cleansing routine. The staining occurs because activated charcoal is porous and can cling to surfaces, making it essential to use these products carefully and to follow up with a thorough rinse. While activated charcoal can be effective for certain purposes, it's crucial to understand its quirks to make the most of your beauty routine without any unwelcome surprises. Have you ever wondered about life in a fake village? In the Netherlands, there's a unique care home resembling a charming village, complete with imitation shops and restaurants designed specifically for elderly individuals with dementia. This innovative community allows residents to wander freely and interact in a safe, familiar environment. The village is crafted to evoke memories and encourage socialization, making life more enjoyable for those facing cognitive challenges. Instead of being confined to a traditional nursing home, residents can engage in everyday activities, like shopping or dining out, all within this bustling backdrop. This approach not only promotes independence, but also helps reduce anxiety among residents. By blending comfort with care, this Dutch village offers a refreshing perspective on how we support our aging loved ones. Isn't it fascinating how creativity can transform lives? Did you know Corvata can affect brain blood flow? A 2018 magnetic resonance study brought to light a startling fact. Corvata can actually reduce blood flow to the brain by 7.5%. This constriction of the regular vein limits the oxygen supply to the brain, which can lead to serious issues including brain damage and cognitive decline. The impact of Corvata is especially concerning for people who work short-term labor hours, as they often wear tighter clothing that may worsen this problem. Health professionals have started advocating for more flexible clothing choices to help counteract this risk. By allowing for better blood circulation, flexible attire can play a crucial role in protecting brain health and ensuring that individuals can perform at their best. As we become more aware of how clothing choices affect our health, it's important to consider making adjustments for the sake of our brains. After all, who wouldn't want to keep their minds sharp and agile? Prepare to be amazed by transforming art. Sergei Cadenas is a talented artist who creates incredible portraits that change depending on where you stand. His stunning works reflect the passage of time through subtle shifts in facial expressions, making each viewing experience unique. As you walk around his pieces, you might notice a smile transform into a thoughtful gaze, or see a vibrant hue shift into a more muted tone. These transformations are not just visual tricks. They tell a story that evolves with your perspective. Cadenas highlights how art can engage not only the eyes but also the emotions, encouraging viewers to reflect on their own experiences and feelings. Each angle reveals a fresh layer of the narrative, enticing you to explore deeper meanings. So next time you're in front of a Cadenas artwork, remember to move around and see how the story unfolds in new and unexpected ways. Did you know that logging is the most dangerous job? It might surprise you, but this profession consistently tops the list of high-risk work. Loggers face several hazards daily, including falling trees, which can be deadly if they don't maintain constant awareness. Heavy machinery like chainsaws and logging trucks adds another layer of danger, as accidents can happen in the blink of an eye. On top of this, loggers often work in remote areas where medical assistance is scarce. If they get injured, it could take time for help to arrive, amplifying the risks they face. Harsh weather conditions, whether it's freezing snow or pouring rain, can make their work even trickier, leading to slips and falls. Despite these challenges, many loggers are passionate about their work, knowing it contributes to the supply of timber essential for our everyday lives. So the next time you see wood products, remember the brave individuals who risk their lives to bring them to us. Discover the longest canyon in the Tibetan Plateau. Stretching over 500 kilometers, this stunning canyon outshines the famous Grand Canyon in the United States. Nestled within the majestic Tibetan Plateau, it boasts spectacular landscapes and a rich variety of ecosystems that are simply breathtaking. The combination of towering cliffs, roaring rivers, and vibrant flora and fauna creates a unique environment that not only mesmerizes tourists, but also piques the interest of scientists and researchers. They flock to this natural wonder to study its intriguing geology and explore its diverse biodiversity. From rare plant species to fascinating wildlife, the canyon is a treasure trove of discoveries waiting to be made. Whether you're an adventurer seeking thrilling hikes or a nature lover keen to witness magnificence, the Tibetan Plateau's canyon offers experiences that capture the imagination and inspire awe. Are you ready to explore this hidden gem? Is it really true that the moon affects our days? Over millions of years, the moon has been slowly drifting away from Earth, a process that has a fascinating impact on our planet. As the moon's gravitational pull weakens, it changes the tidal forces that influence our oceans. These tidal forces play a big role in how our days are measured. Right now, a day lasts 24 hours, but as the moon continues to move further away, experts predict that one day could stretch to about 25 hours in the distant future. This means that our daily rhythm would fundamentally shift, affecting everything from our sleep cycles to how we measure time. Imagine a world where a day is longer, altering not just our routines, but also the dynamics between Earth and its closest celestial companion. Isn't it incredible to think about how something that seems so far away can influence our everyday lives? Did you know that ants can get lost together? This fascinating yet tragic event is known as an ant mill. It happens when a group of ants, energetically following their leader back to the nest after a successful food hunt, becomes disoriented. If the leader ant strays off course, the entire group can unwittingly enter a circular path, continuously following one another in a loop. This spiral journey can go on for hours, often leading to the exhaustion and eventual death of many ants caught in the cycle. Imagine a tight-knit team, all working hard but unfortunately getting lost while trying to stay together. Ant mills showcase how important navigation and communication are in nature. These tiny creatures rely heavily on pheromones, chemical signals that guide them, and when that signal gets disrupted, chaos ensues. Watching this unfold shows how even the smallest animals can form complex social behaviors. Here's a wild fact about moving granite spheres. At the Science Museum of Virginia, an astonishing exhibit features a massive solid granite sphere that weighs a jaw-dropping 50,000 pounds. But here's the thrill. Despite its weight, you can move this giant stone with just a gentle push, thanks to a clever hydraulic system called the Google Fountain. This system creates a thin layer of water beneath the sphere, acting like a cushion that allows it to glide easily. Even children can take part in the fun, effortlessly rotating the sphere and discovering the wonders of physics in action. When you think about the heavy granite rock sitting there, you might wonder how something so huge can move so smoothly. This exhibit not only showcases incredible engineering, but also ignites curiosity about how simple principles of science, like water pressure and lubrication, can create such remarkable effects. The Google Fountain invites everyone to interact and experience physics firsthand. How cool is that? Did you know about the oldest picture of a person? This remarkable photograph captures a baby, marking not only the youngest moment of their life, but also the very first image ever taken of them. Imagine a tiny infant, eyes wide with wonder, forever frozen in time by a camera from the past. This unique aspect of the photo highlights a fascinating idea. Every image we take of someone is their young self at that specific moment, yet the very first picture is also the oldest. The first photograph of a person was taken in 1838 by visionary Louis Daguerre. It's amazing to think how technology started with capturing such simple beginnings. Each snapshot we take builds a timeline of someone's life, revealing how they grow and change over time. So next time you look at an old photo, remember it might just be someone's oldest memory. How cool is that? Have you ever wondered why people rush to spend cash? In Yugoslavia during the 1990s, hyperinflation was so extreme that it transformed everyday life. Imagine going to work and receiving your pay twice in a single day. This was the reality for many workers who desperately tried to keep their earnings from losing value within hours. Prices soared at an alarming rate, meaning that money in the morning could purchase far less by evening. As a result, employees hurried to local shops immediately after receiving their wages, buying groceries or essential items before their cash would shrink in value. The atmosphere in cities was charged with urgency as people raced against time to secure their needs. This bizarre economic situation highlighted the dramatic effects of hyperinflation and the unprecedented challenges it posed to everyday life in Yugoslavia during that tumultuous decade. Have you heard about Barry Manilow's hit song? Unlike what many fans believe, he did not write the famous tune, "I Write the Songs." In fact, the catchy melody and heartfelt lyrics were crafted by Bruce Johnston, a talented member of the iconic band, the Beach Boys. This twist is surprising because Manilow is often celebrated for his songwriting prowess. Yet this particular song has a fascinating backstory. Johnston wrote it in 1975, and it became a massive hit after Manilow recorded it in 1976. The song isn't just about writing music. It's a reflection on the power and impact of songs themselves. With its uplifting message and catchy chorus, it captured the hearts of millions, ultimately becoming one of Manilow's signature songs. This little detail highlights how sometimes the craftsman behind the music isn't the star in the spotlight. So the next time you find yourself humming along to this beloved classic, remember the talented Bruce Johnston who gave it life. How amazing is that? Let's uncover the truth about candy clouds. This whimsical imagery comes from the animated film Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. In this fun movie, we follow the journey of a young inventor named Flint Lockwood. He dreams of creating amazing food inventions, and one day his machine accidentally transforms water vapor into a rain of delicious, edible treats, including candy clouds. These colorful, fluffy clouds float through the sky, capturing the imagination of viewers and showcasing how creativity can lead to unexpected outcomes. Flint is not only on a quest to impress his town, but he also faces challenges as his inventions spiral out of control. The excitement peaks when he finds himself turning into Hollywood's tiniest, brightest star, proving that even the wildest ideas can lead to joyful surprises. The way these candy clouds are presented adds a playful element to the narrative, reminding us that a sprinkle of imagination can transform the ordinary into something extraordinary. So what would you do if you could float on candy clouds? This might surprise you. The first surat changed communication. The surat, a remarkable form of written correspondence, played a crucial role in the evolution of communication. Originating in ancient India, surat allowed people to send messages across distances, marking a significant milestone in how humans interacted. Before surat, communication was limited to face-to-face conversations or primitive symbols. By introducing a more sophisticated method of writing, surat not only improved exchanges within communities but also laid the groundwork for future writing systems. Imagine a world where letters connected friends, families, and traders, facilitating relationships despite physical distances. The simplicity yet effectiveness of surat paved the way for various forms of written communication we rely on today, from emails to text messages. Isn't it fascinating how this ancient practice influenced our modern lives? Believe it or not, Norilsk has a dark history. This harsh city, situated above the Arctic Circle, was built by prisoners of the Soviet Gulag during some of the regime's darkest days. Imagine a place where the temperatures plunge to a staggering minus 67 degrees Fahrenheit, creating a chilling atmosphere that few can survive. Norilsk isn't just known for its extreme cold. It also suffers from severe pollution. The air is filled with sulfur dioxide and heavy metals, choking the environment and turning the snow not just white, but sometimes black or red. This pollution leads to acidic rain, causing damage to both nature and human health. Life in Norilsk is a constant battle against the elements and man-made hazards. The once bustling city has become a haunting reminder of its past, showcasing how industry and hardship shaped its identity. Despite its harsh conditions, people continue to reside there, displaying resilience and a unique way of life. What does this tell us about human endurance? Are we capable of thriving amidst such challenges? Here's a wild fact about Abbas ibn Farnas. In the 9th century, this remarkable inventor and scholar from Al-Andalus made one of history's earliest attempts at flight. Using a wooden frame, he ingeniously attached silk and feathers to create a sort of glider. Imagine the excitement of a man daring to soar above the ground at a time when powered flight was still a dream. However, his ambitious flight ended with a crash landing, which happened because he forgot to design a crucial component: a tail. The tail helps stabilize and steer an aircraft during flight, and without it, his glider struggled to maintain control. Despite this setback, Ibn Farnas's innovative spirit and early experimentation laid important groundwork for future aviators. His story shows that even the greatest inventors learn through trial and error, making his legacy an inspiring chapter in the history of aviation. You won't believe this about the EU flag. The 12 stars on the European Union flag are a fascinating symbol that represents unity among the member countries, rather than specific nations or political agendas. Chosen in 1955, these stars were inspired by the image of the Virgin Mary, who often appears surrounded by a circle of stars in Christian iconography. The number 12 has long been associated with perfection and completeness in various cultures, symbolizing harmony and peace. Interestingly, even though the EU flag is often seen as a representation of Europe, it doesn't pledge allegiance to a particular political affiliation. The artwork was designed by Arsene Heitz and was never meant to correlate with the number of EU member states. Instead, it stands as a reminder of cooperation, showing that despite diverse backgrounds, countries can work together towards common goals. Isn't it amazing how one image can convey such a powerful message? Believe it or not, the Sunhouse 360 homes spin for sunshine. These fascinating homes, crafted by talented architects in Malaga, Spain, are taking eco-friendly living to a whole new level. Imagine a house that rotates throughout the day, always positioning itself to face the sun. This innovative design allows the homes to maximize solar energy absorption, which is crucial for harnessing renewable energy. By doing this, residents can save an impressive amount, up to 70% on their energy bills. This means less dependency on traditional energy sources and a step forward in sustainable living. The architects aim to create a functional yet stylish home that adapts to its environment, making it perfect for those who care about the planet. With the ability to pivot and adjust, these homes not only provide comfort, but also contribute to a greener future. As climate change continues to be a pressing concern, innovations like the Sunhouse 360 highlight the importance of smart design in our efforts to live sustainably. Could this be the future of housing? What if I told you blue whales are giants? These magnificent creatures hold the title for the largest animal to have ever lived, dwarfing even the biggest dinosaurs. Imagine an animal that can weigh as much as 200 tons and stretch up to 100 feet long. That's longer than 3 school buses lined up. Blue whales are not only massive, they also have an incredible diet, feasting mostly on tiny shrimp-like animals called krill. During feeding season, they can gulp about 4 tons of krill a day. Despite their size, blue whales are gentle giants. They roam the world's oceans, communicating with each other through deep, resonant calls that can be heard over long distances. Their sheer scale and gentle nature remind us of the amazing diversity in our oceans. With populations still recovering from whaling, every sighting of these majestic animals is a cause for celebration. Can you imagine seeing one up close? Believe it or not, Gino Bartoli was a hero. During World War II, this remarkable Italian cyclist used his passion for biking to save countless lives. Bartoli became an unlikely champion for Jews living in fear under the Nazi regime. He ingeniously hid forged documents within the frame of his bicycle, acting as a secret courier between Florence and Assisi. Each ride was fraught with danger, as the risks of being caught were high. Yet Bartoli pressed on, delivering life-saving papers to those in desperate need. He didn't only deliver documents, he even sheltered his friend and family in his own home, showcasing extraordinary bravery and kindness. His daring actions remind us that heroes can emerge in the most unexpected ways, and that the spirit of humanity can shine even in the darkest times. How many lives did he truly save by risking his own? Eagles strike with incredible power. Are they nature's top hunters? An eagle's strike can deliver twice the force of a rifle shot. This astounding force makes eagles some of the most formidable hunters in the animal kingdom. With keen eyesight that allows them to spot prey from miles away, these majestic birds can dive down at amazing speeds, using their sharp talons to grab unsuspecting animals. Their hunting skills are not just about strength, they are also incredibly strategic. Eagles often take advantage of thermal updrafts to soar high, scanning the ground for movement. When they finally spot a target, They swoop down with precision and force. These powerful strikes are essential for their survival, helping them catch everything from fish to small mammals. So the next time you see an eagle soaring through the sky, remember just how powerful they really are. What do you think makes them such incredible predators? Surprisingly, tin plays a crucial role in our lives. This versatile post-transition metal, with the atomic number 50, is so much more than a mere element on the periodic table. Tin is a key player in creating alloys, contributing to the strength and durability of materials like bronze and solder. One of its standout features is its low melting point, which allows it to easily coat other metals, acting as a protective layer against corrosion. This characteristic is invaluable across various industries, especially in electronics, where tin is pivotal in the production of semiconductors. Could you imagine a world without the sleek gadgets we have today? Furthermore, tin's historical significance cannot be overlooked. Ancient civilizations relied on it to revolutionize the production of tools and weapons, making it a critical component in their advancements. From protecting metal structures to enabling technology, tin's unique properties have shaped our daily lives in ways we often take for granted. What other materials have changed our world so profoundly? Did you know crocodiles can't turn fast? These ancient reptiles may be fearsome predators in the water, but on land, they're surprisingly limited in their agility. While crocodiles can reach speeds of up to 12 miles per hour in short bursts, they find it challenging to make quick turns. This means that if you ever encounter a crocodile on land, which is quite rare as they prefer water, running in a zigzag pattern could actually help you escape. The sharp angles make it harder for the crocodile to track you, as it struggles to pivot quickly. Their body structure is designed for a life in water, not for rapid maneuvering on land, so this escape strategy could turn the tables on a croc. So if you ever find yourself in a sticky situation, remember the zigzag. It's a clever little tip to add to your survival toolkit, right? Prepare to be amazed by Bolivia's Death Road. This notorious route, officially named the North Yungas Road, is infamous for being one of the most dangerous roads in the world. Slipping and twisting through the breathtaking mountains, it connects La Paz, the world's highest capital, to the lush Yungas region below. Picture this: narrow paths hugging the mountain's edge with sheer drops that plunge hundreds of meters into the abyss. Each curve presents a stunning view, but also poses a terrifying risk. Drivers must navigate tight turns, often on roads barely wide enough for one vehicle, while high-altitude weather can change abruptly, causing fog and rain. Despite its dangers, adventurous cyclists flock to this road, eager to experience the thrill of its steep descents and incredible scenery. Are you brave enough to take on the challenge of Bolivia's Death Road? Have you ever wondered why ayahuasca is so powerful? This remarkable hallucinogenic brew, used for centuries by various tribes in the Amazon, is crafted by skillfully mixing two seemingly harmless plants: the Banisteriopsis caiapi vine and the leaves of the Psychotria viridis shrub. The tribes possess a profound understanding of their environment, knowing that each plant contributes unique properties essential for the brew's effects. When combined, these ingredients work synergistically to create a transformative experience that can induce vivid visions and deep mental insights. This traditional knowledge illustrates not just an appreciation for local flora, but also a sophisticated grasp of natural chemistry that has been passed down through generations. Ayahuasca ceremonies often aim to heal emotional wounds, offering participants a unique journey into their consciousness. How did these tribes unlock such incredible wisdom from their surroundings? Discover the ancient secrets of Hura No. 6. Born in April, this fascinating body, now 340 years old, dazzles researchers with its rich history. Hura No. 6 is not just any ancient artifact, it is intricately linked to the Tenaliat tablet from Surya Kuno, which contains vital information about its origins and significance. The tablet serves as a key to understanding the lifestyle and culture of the time. As archaeologists meticulously study the inscriptions, they uncover details about the people who lived then, their customs, and how they interacted with their environment. The preservation of Huron Nomor 6 offers a glimpse into a world long gone, making it an invaluable treasure for historians and enthusiasts alike. The excitement lies not only in its age but also in the stories it tells. What secrets will we unlock next? Explore this extraordinary find and its impact on our understanding of history. Did you know that liquid nitrogen branding is less painful? In the world of cattle branding, traditional methods often involve hot irons that can cause severe pain and distress to the animals. Fortunately, a modern technique using liquid nitrogen is changing the game. This innovative method involves applying extremely cold nitrogen to the skin, creating a quick freeze that results in minimal pain and damage. The cold temperatures cause the cells to die without burning the surrounding tissue, allowing for a clearer brand without the suffering associated with hot branding. Plus, it's quicker and easier for farmers, reducing the stress on both animals and handlers. By prioritizing animal welfare, liquid nitrogen branding shows that we can combine tradition with compassion. As consumers increasingly care about ethical treatment of livestock, could this technique become the new standard for ranchers everywhere? It's exciting to think about how science can lead to better practices that benefit both humans and animals. Believe it or not, urine can be fertilizer. In certain areas of the world, people have discovered that diluted human urine serves as a fantastic nitrogen-rich fertilizer for plants. Rich in nutrients, urine contains compounds vital for plant growth, particularly nitrogen, which encourages healthy leaf development. Instead of letting this bodily waste go to waste, farmers and gardeners get creative, mixing it with water to create an eco-friendly fertilizer. This unconventional method not only helps nourish crops, but also promotes sustainable farming practices by recycling waste. In regions facing limited access to traditional fertilizers, using urine can be a game changer. With proper dilution and application, it can boost soil health and crop yields while reducing chemical runoff that harms the environment. So next time you think about waste, remember how some communities are turning it into gold. Could this method change the future of gardening? Hard to believe, but tea started as a mistake. In 1908, a tea merchant named Thomas Sullivan unintentionally transformed the way we enjoy one of the world's most beloved beverages. While trying to send tea samples to potential customers, Sullivan packaged his loose tea in small silk pouches. Customers assumed these pouches were meant to be steeped directly in hot water instead of using a teapot or strainer. This simple mix-up sparked a huge change in tea drinking habits, making it easier and more convenient for people everywhere. Soon, tea drinkers embraced this new method, leading to the popularization of what we now know as tea bags. Thanks to Sullivan's serendipitous packaging, brewing a cup of tea became a quick and simple task, shaping our daily rituals and even inspiring a global tea culture that continues to thrive today. Who knew a packaging error could brew such a legacy? Is it really true that tongues can make records? Byron Schlenker certainly made his mark by boasting the widest tongue ever recorded, measuring an astonishing 3.5 inches. This remarkable feature not only earned him a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records, but also captivated the imagination of people everywhere. What's even more fascinating is that this unique trait runs in the family. His daughter followed in his footsteps and became the woman with the widest tongue in the world. Their fun and quirky story highlights how genetics can pass down unusual characteristics. Imagine the dinner table conversations they must have had, comparing their impressive tongues. This family connection sparks curiosity about how such traits develop and whether there are more tongue champions out there. So, who knows? Maybe you've got a hidden talent waiting to be discovered, even if it's not quite as wide. Believe it or not, U.S. taxes work in a unique way. The United States employs a progressive income tax system, which means that the more you earn, the higher percentage you pay in taxes. This system is designed to ensure that those with higher incomes contribute more to government revenue, helping fund essential services like education, healthcare, and infrastructure. But here's something that surprises many. The U.S. is one of the few countries that taxes its citizens on their worldwide income, regardless of where they live. This means that even if you decide to move abroad, you still need to report and potentially pay taxes on your earnings from around the globe. This can be a significant financial consideration for expatriates. While some argue that this system creates fairness by ensuring those who can afford to give more do so, others feel it places an unfair burden on those living outside the country. So, how does this affect Americans abroad in the economy? Understanding the ins and outs of this tax system can be crucial for many. Discover the world's first novel, The Tale of Genji, written by Murasaki Shikibu. In the 11th century, this groundbreaking work is often hailed as the first true novel ever created. Set in the Heian period of Japan, The Tale of Genji tells the story of Hikaru Genji, a nobleman known for his romantic adventures and complex relationships. What's fascinating is that, although the primary storyline feels complete, scholars suggest that Murasaki may have intended to write more chapters, leaving us wondering about the full journey of Genji. This means that there could be untold stories waiting in the shadows of history. The novel explores themes of love, loss, and the fleeting nature of time, capturing the essence of human emotion. The influence of The Tale of Genji extends beyond literature. It has inspired art, theater, and even pop culture, making it an enduring piece of world heritage. How did this masterpiece shape storytelling as we know it? Here's a wild fact about Erkent Mara's talent. This remarkable 9-year-old from Germany has an unbelievable knack for spotting differences in intricate images in less than 90 seconds. How does she do it? Erkent developed this skill through specialized therapy that helps sharpen her focus and boost her concentration. While many of us might struggle with even 1 or 2 subtle changes in a busy picture, Erkent zooms through complex puzzles, effortlessly identifying each difference. Her incredible ability isn't just impressive, it's a testament to how focused practice can enhance our cognitive skills. By engaging in activities that challenge her attention, she has transformed her brainpower into a fun and impressive talent. Imagine how this skill can play out in games or even everyday life. What other hidden talents could emerge from focused practice and therapy? Hard to believe, but gravity changes our bodies in space. When astronauts venture into microgravity, fascinating things happen to their bodies. Without the usual pull of gravity, fluids in the body don't behave the same way as they do on Earth. Instead of being evenly distributed, these fluids migrate toward the head. This shift can create unexpected pressure on the eyeballs, leading to unusual effects like flattening and swelling of the optic nerve. These changes can affect vision, making it cloudy or blurry for astronauts. It's a surprising consequence of living in space, and scientists study this phenomenon to understand its impact and find ways to help astronauts keep their vision sharp. As humanity continues to explore beyond our planet, understanding how microgravity alters our physiology is crucial for long-term missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. What if I told you we spend a year on the toilet? Believe it or not, the average person spends around 12 months of their life sitting on the toilet. That's a full year, just for one daily routine most of us take for granted. This interesting statistic reminds us of how even the simplest activities can add up over time. Whether we're scrolling through our phones, reading a book, or just taking a moment to relax, those minutes and hours really stack up. For many people, this time is a much-needed break during a busy day, offering a chance to unwind and reflect. Considering the average lifespan, which is around 80 years, that year spent on the loo might not seem like much, but it's a curious way to think about how we utilize our time. So next time you sit down, think about what you might be doing with that precious moment. Did you know Melbourne trees receive love letters? This delightful trend shows how locals in Australia are expressing their affection for the environment. Residents of Melbourne have taken to pen and paper, writing heartfelt letters to nearby trees, celebrating their beauty and the comfort they provide. This unique form of admiration not only highlights the trees as local celebrities, but also demonstrates the deep connections people can form with nature. The letters express gratitude for the shade on hot days, the vibrant colors in autumn, and the simple joy of being surrounded by greenery. It's a beautiful reminder that nature plays a vital role in our lives, fostering community spirit and encouraging mindfulness of our surroundings. This charming practice has even inspired others to join in, creating a network of appreciation that enriches both the environment and the relationships within the community. Who knew trees could bring people closer together? Here's a wild fact about Delaware's church laws. In the first state, whispering during church services is against the law. This quirky regulation stems from a desire to maintain peace and decorum in places of worship. Imagine attending a service and needing to keep your comments to yourself, or you might risk breaking the law. This unusual statute highlights how different states can enforce unique laws that may seem strange or even humorous to outsiders. Delaware has a long history of blending tradition with quirky local customs, making it a fascinating place to explore. Many other states have odd laws too, but this one stands out because it touches on the sacred practice of worship. So next time you're in a Delaware church, remember to keep those whispers to a minimum. Your peace of mind and possible legal standing depend on it. Isn't it interesting how laws can reflect community values?